today's a day of, I think, no move.
Yeah?
I think so. I have a theory for this too. My theory is that every Australian is just extremely good at no move because the ping and internet connection in Australia is so bad for Geoguessr. You can't even, it takes like so long to even move down the street. You just have to play no move.
So that's how the expertise has been built.
I think you're just forced to be really good at no move if you're in Australia or New Zealand because it's unplayable to play moving because it takes too long to load.
Okay.
Let's just get into it.
Let's get into it. Everybody at home, first game of the day. Day 2 here at the APAC Regional Finals. We've got Leero versus Kirania. Best of 3 territory. Starting off, of course, with move.
Let's run it. Day 2 of Clicking Maps here.
Clicking Maps. Shout out to Google.
My guy. If you know, you know. Round 1 of 10 here. Looks like we're going to be in, I would presume, Bolivia. And we'll see here.
It's hot in the studio today, Trevor.
It's just sorry about that.
I made a bad choice wearing a turtleneck, dude.
Yeah, bro. It's okay, you can... Okay, both players going Bolivia here. What we'll see again is I think a lot of these players will probably not move that much. I don't think, fun fact, I don't think Leero, both players, walking in.
It's a classic round 1.
Classic round 1 there.
Steady, slow and steady start. Not much to separate the two.
Moving into round 2. I don't think, fun fact I think about Leero, and it's a fun fact I can share with myself too.
Okay.
He's never 25K'd a map in his life.
No?
He's never 25K'd, which is honestly pretty Giga Chad, no move player moment. I will be spreading the no move propaganda today. I apologize in advance, but
you don't need to apologize, Trevor. You get to do whatever you want.
I think this is South Sulawesi here, and he's hedging water, Leero, just between the Sulawesi. And they're Southeast Sula or South Sula, both players.
Might even go.
And they might both go for the water. They're both going for the water hedge here in Sulawesi.
One thing, obviously we've only seen 2 rounds here, Trevor, but one thing I'm noticing, Leero pushing the pace. I wonder if he's going to keep it up.
He's definitely, what we call that is instant sending. And he will definitely be instant sending, especially if it's rural like this and there's not very much information nearby. You will instant send, because just, why not? But so far, both players making pretty similar guesses. This will be something where you move just for a little more clues here, but it looks Nordic. Maybe you go looking for copyright here. Looks like we're going to be in Sweden now, and we do see Leero going downtown studio, where we are right now, in Stockholm. And Kirania has yet to open his map, but we'll see. He has more information than Leero right now, so maybe he'll use that to his advantage, but presumably both end up in Stockholm. And he's...
Oh, little head, but it's a good little adjustment in the last second, Trevor.
Yeah, he was in Finland, meant to click Sweden, both. I think this is something, when you play, both these players probably play a lot together. And I think what that ends up doing is leading you to the same guess. So that's what we've seen so far is move into round 4 of 10, 2.5x damage in what looks like India.
We have an interesting spawn point here, a little flooding of the road. Players looking around for signs, language perhaps they can decipher. As we know, some of our players do translate.
Paulo, the vibes are high today. I'm feeling good vibes. I think this is going to be a fun day of Google Maps.
When are the vibes ever not high?
I'm feeling extra high vibes today, though, with these games, yeah.
But your vibe is always immaculate.
Thank you, brother. Can't say the same about you.
Well, I mean... Trevor, over to you in the studio, bro.
Okay, so both players currently moving, looking for I actually don't know if any of these players can read. Okay, well, actually, that's probably a fair take.
Kirania going in first. Leero yet to open his map with 10 seconds left.
They're both going eastern here, but we do see Kirania in the pocket just north of Bangladesh there. So it's a commitment, and it's in between the two.
In between the two, and we're reaching the halfway point now, Trev. This has been fast.
Yeah, and look at the scores.
Shaking.
Both players on round 5 of moving, no one's lost more than 100 points.
Trevor, fun fact, Leero, he wants to try a wait. We've already done that one, haven't we? Anyway, let's get into round 5.
Well, can you tell us what that is for the audience that doesn't know? It sounds.
We need more fun facts. We need more.
We can just make their own fun facts. I think a fun fact is that neither of these Australian players, someone here didn't know Australia was their weakness. I think this will be Victoria here. It looks like we have, we do see just a Melbourne, or as maybe people that want to sound cool say Melbourne.
I can confirm it's Kirania that you are referring to, Trevor. He's not the biggest fan of guessing in Australia.
Okay, well, Leero, both players going Vic, and it's just, wow, downtown Melbourne.
Oh, that's a good solid guess now. And with the multi, our first big chunk of damage going the way of Leero.
And that will sting. And we're moving around 6. And we saw this a lot the other day, or yesterday even. A lot of Kazakhstan here, and we're going to be back. I do recall, I think some players probably spent a lot of time yesterday after the tournament and went home and studied Kazakhstan probably. Just a little bit harder knowing that it was showing up more. And so we'll probably see both players make a pretty good educated guess here. In southern Kazakhstan is what it looks like.
Kirania looking at a specific road now.
Scanning. I mean, looking for the bridge here.
The bridge. Cross the bridge, find success. Pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. But in this case, it's a bridge.
In Kazakhstan. I think both players are in pretty similar areas. Try and just find that bridge that lines up with the road angle. No one can find something that really makes sense here, so they probably just make a little bit of a hedge here and hope for the best. But we'll see minimal points, and we'll be going
if
around.
Kirania's like clutched it there, that would be
it could be,
sick.
and they both moved just to downtown. So, moving away, and he should have stayed. And that's Kirania again picking up pretty decently good points here, actually.
Yeah.
Just because of that last second move away there by Leero.
1.4k.
The thing about
the
thing about Leero is that he's not. I assume he like probably practiced moving for this, but I really, he definitely wants to come out and win the no movement in NPZ. He's kind of hoping for that. On 4x damage here, we're going to be back in Sweden. We have the Gen 4 red car here. Usually when you have red car, it should just be Sweden. Well, unless if it looks like Sweden.
One thing I'm interested in, Trevor, is how Leero handles the pressure, because he did mention in his interview with Bloom that he was feeling the nerves. We're going to see now if he can hold on whilst he's at a deficit.
He's locking in northern Sweden here. It's a pretty hard commit. And we do see Kirania going slightly more south just on the POI Sweden here. And it's, wow,
Kirania, what have you done?
That's probably game. That will be game.
Wow, what a way to do it. It took 7 rounds. Kirania looking sharp.
I think the reading on that sign he saw there probably gave him the upper edge there. And well played to Kirania taking the game 1 there and moving.
But Trevor, if we're going into a game 2, it means we are going to see some no move, and you were hyping it up before, you're excited. I say let's run it. Let's get straight into it.
Let's do it. No time to waste. Guesses to be made. Leero versus Kirania moving, or no move. I will say, Leero's probably, a fun fact about this group is that out of all the tournaments that we've hosted and been here for, the only 3 players in the entire tournaments we've ever hosted have 30,000 games played on Geoguessr. And all three of them are in this Group B here.
They're all in Group B, wow.
So Kirania, Leero, and Zigzag all have 30,000 games. Well, I have like 10,000. I think they've all played more games in the past like 3 months prepping for this than I have in the entire history of me playing the game.
So these guys grind.
They're on the grind.
They're on the Grizzy.
I'll leave you in silence for that one.
Is that
the
like,
Grizzy?
I don't know, man. It sounded cool in my head.
Sounded like Glizzy.
Well, no, I said Grizzy,
Okay.
Anyway, no move, everybody.
White Gen 4 car here. When you have a white Gen 4 car, it's gonna mean you're gonna be in Turkey. And interesting coverage here. There's like some beautiful mountains and landscape in the back. Kirania confidently going central Turkey here. And Leero going a little more south.
It's a round 1. Not a big difference between our players, and the marker is actually some distance away.
Classic round 1. Very minimal points.
Classic round 1 indeed. I like the look of this next location. We've got blue skies, green grass. It's feeling tropical, Trevor.
You could say that. This looks like it's going to be Indonesia. We have this single yellow center line here. My fake meta of the day is when you get a single yellow center line just in Kalimantan. I like spreading misinformation.
Okay. That's very in these days, spreading in misinformation.
Normalize spreading misinformation. We'll see though with these. If it's right, then you just use it. You know.
This is beautiful coverage, man.
We see a Sudwesty zoom in here by Leero. Rentalo.
20 seconds. Oh, and Leero.
And we see a Cali Montagne guess here by Kirania.
Locks it in.
I'm hoping it is Cali for my fake meta. It's not. And
Great
Leero
guess by Leero.
making a better guess there. And that's massive points.
Huge points for round 2.
Indonesia has been really prevalent in this series so far. So very, very, very helpful country to learn here. Is moving to round 3.
Oh wow, that is a fast lock by Kirania.
In Ecuador, I was just looking. I'm confused on what we're looking at here. It's
Leero has to react. He's also very similar
Ecuador,
location.
Yeah, makes sense. And Leero, and we'll see this time and time again. Leero's no moving ability is just next to none. Early, next to none.
30,000 games.
30,000 games, and they're probably all no move or NMPZ. So you have to assume that he's seen a lot of the world. He's moving around 4 here. Let's take a quick look. A beautiful US location here. Let's see. It's like Gen 4 winter coverage here. Interesting, to say the least.
Kirania looking to the sky, checking the copyright. Leero looking at the houses. Oh, and he likes what he sees. Going outside Columbus, Ohio, I think. Kirania yet to open his map. Taking a bit more time before he does so. Now, oh, there's a difference here. There's a difference
there is. We have an Ohio and we have a North Carolina. I honestly don't know. I don't mind the North Carolina.
Ends up
downtown
being
Alabama.
Yeah, downtown
Bama. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
It did feel more southern there, but it's hard to gauge without like front or license plates or anything like that. It's moving to round 5, and we might see.
We're speed running this, bro.
These players definitely like to. This is a very interesting location. Black car Gen 3 in Russia here. Long antenna, exposed pipes.
Triple damage now as we enter the halfway point.
Leero zooms in on the antenna there. Usually that does give context clues to where you are in Russia.
Yeah, antenna is a big focus for Leero right now.
Yeah, this will be... Could be big points here, honestly. Depends, obviously, but...
Feel like I'm inclined to agree with you, Trevor, because this...
We have a Kaliningrad. We do have... Is this autumn coverage? I guess if you have... We had a Kaliningrad yesterday. Usually with autumn coverage, and we see a western... Okay, this if... Could be a pretty good discrepancy in points here. Leero's committing Kaliningrad, it looks like.
And it's 3x, Trevor. Locks in.
We're locked in two different places here. He's staying in Kaliningrad.
Wow. Could be game.
If he's right, it's...
Oh, I mean, Kirani's closer. No, it's a big hit.
1,600 points there.
It's a big hit, but yeah, we're still... both players still in the running.
Still there, round 6 of 10. Interesting location here. It looks like... It's like a Norway or something of the source in Scandinavia's 2020 copyright we see there. Intriguing round. Both players.
Kirania, first to open.
He's going pretty south here. Norway's a pretty deceivingly hard country. Sometimes it looks max north and it's max south, vice versa. But he's in between Trondheim and Bergen here. And let's see where Leero goes. He's going in the very similar area here.
Oh, tracking a bit more north. Oh, and it's Kirania that's closer. With the multi, nothing. Even then, just 300 points.
Yeah, I mean, this is 3,600 to 3,300 on round 7. Let's just take a second and look at the beautiful McDonald's here. Hamburger.
Yeah, beautiful McDonald's. I mean, I think that's a very American thing to say, Trevor.
You get them everywhere.
Dare I say that was kind of anti-aura behavior?
This guy. I do prefer a good McDonald's though. You're the one that ordered McDonald's to
Hey.
to the office.
Let's get into the gameplay, okay? All right.
We have to take a quick second and just and chill, so we can sit here and talk about your McDonald's obsession. If you're gonna come at me for you're the one Ubering.
Obsession. Oh wait, we've actually got. We need to take a little pause right now. So
I'm not stalling talking about McDonald's on purpose.
I didn't hear that. I just got the message in my ear. Yeah, everybody at home, we're just looking into a little issue.
Looks like rural Brazil though here. So.
Our production crew.
Or not rural. I meant
scrambling
urban.
To fix.
Yeah. So
Trevor.
Yeah.
Can I get your official tier list? Fast Food America edition. McDonald's is number 1.
Chipotle fast food.
So, yeah, of course.
Okay, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A. I don't know.
Chipotle. So McDonald's number 1.
The Wendy's 4 for 4.
So McDonald's is number 1.
No. Bro, what are you doing to me This is... Throw me under the bus here, bro.
But you did the exact same thing to me. All right, no, but for real then, what's your tier list, bro? Chipotle...
No, McDonald's is number 1.
Big Mac. Big Mac.
Why did I think this was like it looked like a PayPal logo?
It kind of does.
It looks like they've
ripped it off.
ripped it off. All right, enough of this. We got to go ahead, guys. I know the chat's probably like, what are these hooligans?
We're good to go now, yes. So here we are, round 7, 4x damage. Technical issues have been solved. Both players having to lock back in.
This will be interesting because I think Also, it looks like Kirania's
got a feeling. Smiling.
Black Eyed Peas. Yeah, this will be intriguing. I think you go Southern Brazil here. We have the red license plate. And we also have the round poles. I don't know if that's like how common that is in urban Southern. Oh my god, I just had a heart drop from him zooming into Florida. That was... Good lord.
It's Kirania.
Rio. Yeah, Rio or Sao Paulo maybe is a good guess here. And we see both Sao Paulo and Rio guess here.
With 4x, could be some...
Oh, he moved even more south.
Yeah.
It's in between the two.
Oh, and it's a better...
But Leero's picking up good points from that switch last second. 2,900 with only 400 points left.
Yeah, it's a better guess by Leero. Still off the mark, but because he's closer and with that multi, he almost takes Kirania out.
Oh my, that was a really good last second switch there by Leero. And he'll be happy he made that. He just needs one slightly better guess here, 4.5x damage. Both players scanning around. If you're Leero, you really just need to make one good region guess here. And it looks like, I think you have to, you can probably potentially find the 5K here in Bulgaria. With the water, you're somewhere on this coast east with the water. But the question is, how far along are you? And which body of water are you looking at? Are you looking at Romania on the other side there? Or are you looking at... I mean, you could easily, if you're Kirania, you could easily lose 400 points here, and we could be seeing an NPZ.
Yeah.
You commit the wrong body of water.
We only have 10 seconds left before we find out, Trevor.
And we do see different commits here.
Kirania, you better cross your fingers, mate. Oh, great guess.
It was just that border there between Romania and Bulgaria, and that's 1,900 points.
Because of the 4.5x.
Oh my goodness.
Huge swing the way of Leero.
And I'm looking at this next round here. I'll show you guys just so you can look with me. But this is a great way to go out. Early, a great round to have, I think.
Trevor,
just
where are we at?
Well, looks like the US. Could be Canada. But that's a great question.
5x damage. Leero on 1,700 points. Kirania just above 400. Round 9 of 10. Does it end here, or do we see our 10th and final round of game 2?
I feel like you have to go somewhat... Is there no front play on that truck? 30 more seconds. I think you commit the US here. The question is where?
Leero moves first. He's looking at Detroit right now.
I like Michigan. I do like Michigan.
Kirania does not agree. He's going was that Fort Worth?
I think Leero, I like Michigan more than I like, where is he? Is he in Indiana? I don't know.
No, Fort Wayne, sorry. He locked it in.
He's locked in Ohio, I think.
5 seconds.
Leero, let's see, Leero. Oh my God, will that be enough?
Who's closer?
That's not gonna be enough. Grand Rapids.
70 points in round 9. The marker away from both players. We will be seeing round 10.
And it comes down.
Oh.
Leero just needs a small country and it's just an auto win. Let's do it. Round 10. Comes down to this.
Looking at the facial expressions of both players, neither giving much away actually. Kirania maybe thinks he has a chance here.
Potential.
Do you think, is it
I'm on
possible,
5.5x damage. He gets one good guess here.
He moves fast. He's looking at Italy.
He's in Florence.
He locks it in.
Leero's yet to open his map.
Oh, yeah.
If he stays here, Leero wins. Kirania cannot win with this point discrepancy here.
No.
And he
actually takes Kirania out. 1-1 tied up. We will see NMPZ.
Wow. Game 1 already off to a great start here. Bring us to NMPZ with these two players.
Pump. He's hyped. He's on the scoreboard.
I don't even know who has the advantage here. They're both such talented NMPZ players that this is going to be a matchup for the ages, I would say. That's the thing about Australia is they just breed really good like NMPZ players, like I said before. So yeah, this will be good. This will be good.
NMPZ always delivers. No 360. No moving. All you got is one still image, Trevor.
One just quick photo. That is all you get.
Leero
versus
Jenkins.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Workshopping still for Kirania. Leero, that's the obvious one.
NMPZ, are we ready?
I'm ready. Are you, Trevor?
Never been more ready in my life.
Let's get it going. All right, everybody. Game 3 of 3. First match of the day of our second group. Leero versus Kirania. Whoever wins this gets the dub.
This is going to be a pretty influential, I think, win across the board for this group. So this is all we get to look at. I am standing up, getting close to the screen. As they will too. Okay, Spain, I guess. Maybe. Not too sure. The S could be silent. I've used that joke maybe 20 times, so it's okay.
Hey, never gets old, Trevor. It's a classic.
See a Croatia guess here by Kirania.
He locks it in. Leero hasn't even opened his map yet. He's only got 10 seconds now to react.
I'm unsure what this is, to be fair.
It
could be an easy Croatia. It could be. I lean towards Spain, but and he's going Palma with the rock walls maybe, but he's hedging, and it's
and it's right in the middle.
Is that course? Yeah, it was course. It was France. You know, that does make sense if you think about it with the road lines there, with the width between the road lines. Maybe they were French road lines there. That doesn't make sense as we move into the next round, and this is all we have to work with. But this will be minimal points here, as it looks like it's just going to be Sri Lanka. We have the poll there. Both players will instant send this, and we'll be going to a quick round 3 within probably 10 seconds here.
Kirania pushes. Leero now finding Sri Lanka in the last 5 seconds.
Yeah, we don't want to go. Don't want to be going. Sure, not go Thailand and Sri Lanka. 120 points. Round 3. urban neighborhood here. Looks. What copyright do we have here? 2023? I can't tell. Because we do have a Germany guess here by Kirania. He's confidently clicking.
So far, Kirania's NMPZ strategy is pushing the pace.
Leero seems uncertain here.
5 seconds. Leero is going more south, and it's Kirania that's closer, on the border of Poland.
I mean, this is getting quite fun. Let's move on to round 4. This is all we get. The next round looks like a big country. Will make things interesting as we move on to Brazil here.
Big countries
we do
mean
see
big points.
Roraima guess here by both players with these hills. So we do see, yeah, both players in Roraima. Pretty close. These hills are pretty close here, though. So do you go more north, or where? What hills are we looking at here? Minimal points, though, regardless.
Yeah, it's going to be minimal points.
Western
Roraima is closer. 2.5x though. Some chip going the way of Leero. Consistency, NMPZ, if you can be consistent, it's definitely a win condition, Trevor.
Yep, halfway mark here on NMPZ. Both players, you know, both still in this here. And we have the obvious flag there. Hopefully you know what the German flag looks like. That'd be, you know, awkward if you didn't.
Leero taking all of the time to perhaps get a bit closer. And he does end up getting a bit closer.
Deep breaths from both players. Let's move in to round 6. I'm looking at round 6.
This has been fast.
Yeah.
Fast NMPZ.
Look at this.
Completely flat. Desolate road.
Average US road quality, one would say.
This is sort of like where you grew up, right, Trevor, in Arkansas?
Not quite. Not quite.
Well, let's see who can be the biggest man on the server now.
I wouldn't be able to tell you where in the US. I mean, obviously you maybe go somewhere western, but state here might be pretty tough to get if you're not too well versed in the US. I'm not sure what player has advantage here. I don't think you go. I don't know, actually. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Little shack on the side of the road. There's no signage.
See a Texas guess here. Is that Texas pavement ever? Could be. Oh, wait, do we see a... Wait, where's Leero zooming in here? Is he zooming in? Okay, no, wait. His marker is still in the US, but his map is... Is he gonna...
Wait, what's happening here?
He's thinking it could be Kazakhstan. No, he's staying.
Oh, jeez, okay.
He was just making sure it wasn't Kazakhstan.
I thought he was going to place right there, Trevor.
No. That would be a silly goose moment. And no silly gooses for him.
I got suckered in there, Trevor.
It happens. It happens. Let's move into round 7. He was just doing it for the content.
At the end of the day, we're all here for the content, but who's going to be more content after this round? Round 7, this NMPZ, as we've said before, has moved fast. You see it sometimes, but at least over the course of yesterday, our NMPZs, they're a bit more balanced, measured. The clock was ticking down. This time, Kirania just is pushing it and pushing it. Leero's been responding well, but he's lagging behind on the points.
Could be some interesting point differential here. Not too much. These look like the poles.
That's 4x, Trevor.
That's decent points.
That's going to be really solid points. 1.5k. Leero in a tough spot now, Trevor.
Leero looking for a hard round, and he just needs to pick up a couple points here and there in the next couple rounds if he's looking to come back, because Kirania has only lost 200 points. Round 8.
Round 8. Back to NA, Trevor?
Back to NA. Looks like the US. Could be not, like, maybe it's something, but it looks like it's like just northeast US or something.
small yellow sign in the distance. Some electrical wires. A little dock. 2 bodies of water. There's some information, but is it enough?
See a main zoom in.
Oh,
New Hampshire, I mean, pretty close.
It looked like there was quite a... No, okay, Leero now, I think, going...
I mean, the US
the
is big.
same as Kirania.
We have a New Hampshire main.
Kirania locks it. This could be game here if the mark is not directly in the middle of them.
Oh, he moved to Michigan.
Oh,
that's going to Kirania.
Kirania, what a guess! That's got to be GG! Yes, it is! Trevor, what a fantastic performance by this young man.
Wow.
Look, Leero put up a good fight, but we said it, consistency is key, and Kirania there was the king of consistency.